Hey guys, we are at Snyder and Sons farm here in Irwinville, and I just bought this 55-gallon barrel. It was $25, and he's gonna fill it up with corn. It's gonna be 450 pounds. I paid $55 for the corn, and he's gonna take it out of this silo.
This is a silo. How do they get it out?
I think that's what they're called, a silo. But you can see him through this mirror right here. He's taking the top off.
It's like stuck.
I don't know, I guess so. It's watertight under that.
So that's why he wears gloves. Why? So he doesn't hurt his
I'm not sure why it's stuck like that or how I'm supposed to get it off of there.
So that's how you get it off.
There, he got it off there.
See?
Mommy. The trial
It's gonna shoot out.
course something her head.
Whoa, he put the pipe on. And then he's gonna like. This is fun with.
You're not gonna see that.
Give it time to go. I no, you know how cool you saw that orange stuff. Like,
He was sit down.
so cool. Oh my God.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. It's smoking a lot.
Yeah, it's just dust.
Yeah. That's one way to clean corn. I think he has to keep his hand on the foot. Where is he? He's right there. I don't see him. Oh. That's
I don't know if I can see him, but he's over there controlling the thing. Now it's full. You can see it all the way full there. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's amazing. He's gonna put more.
Alrighty, guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed that. I've never been here before. Filling it up all the way to the very top for me. Awesome. Okay, so with the corn that I bought, it comes out to 450 pounds in that one barrel, which is equal to 9 50-pound bags of corn. So I did the calculation, and usually without tax, I'm paying $10.50 a bag at my local farm store, the feed mill. But this, buying it in bulk, it came out to $6 and like 10 cent, 11 cent. For what I bought that 450 pounds. So it's a huge difference. The price just went up $5 per barrel. So it was $55 when I bought it today. But it used to be $50, so I paid $25 for the barrel itself. They used to sell plastic barrels with a top that just has like a latch on it. But the barrel that I got is a metal barrel with a screw or a bolt, and you have to use a wrench to open and close it. it's better than having a plastic one, because if for any reason there would be no damage to the outside of the barrel. It would take a lot of impact to make damage to a metal barrel, where plastic ones just don't last as long. It did take forever for me to get it out of the back of my truck. We do not have a tractor or anything like that. I asked my friend what she uses to get her barrels out of her truck, and she said she uses their tractor. So me and the kids had to put the little wheelbarrow trailer on the back of the four-wheeler and park it next to the truck and dump out. It took about more than half of it out, and then we filled up the rest in some 5-gallon buckets. And then we were able to get the barrel to the chicken yard from the side of the house. And yeah, so it wasn't too hard, but it took a while. It's really hot outside. So that is why I made the decision to go ahead and buy it in bulk. So it's going to last a while. I'm excited to see how long it lasts. We do not feed our chickens scratch or laying pellets because they are laying just fine eating only corn. And so that is the decision that we have made, and they're all healthy and doing really good. So I bought some bulk corn today, and I am really happy. It is a lot of money up front at first, but once you buy one barrel, which is $25, you don't have to buy it again. So it's just $55 for the corn itself. That I would just bring my old barrel back. However, when I do have some more money saved up, I will be going back and getting another barrel, just so that I have an empty barrel on the ground so that I can dump the corn from the truck into that barrel. And plus, I want to get another barrel after that to store my rabbit feed in, because this is an airtight seal. My friend had bought some metal trash cans that she thought would keep the water out, and even though the lid turns down on the sides, somehow she still has moisture in her feed. So she keeps it underneath her carport where she has some rabbit cages hanging. So she's still, even with metal barrels that don't have, like, the top completely covers the sides. It goes down on the sides to make a seal. She still gets moisture in her feed. She still gets water in her feed. I'm not sure how water's getting through metal. And she's having that issue with her metal trash cans. So if I can get another one of these barrels, it would be really, really nice. So I might end up buying 2 more, which isn't bad. I really like that style barrel. And if I could hold 9 bags of feed in it, it would probably last us longer. But yeah, that's what I did. I thought y'all would enjoy doing that. But I did some yard work, so I'm going to show that to y'all. And the yard is a mess, and it's hot, but we are getting stuff taken care of very slowly. I know that I say that all the time, but we're getting it done. Okay, guys, so this is my rabbitry part of my farmstead. So I have all my cages hung up right here, and then I have more right here. I feel really bad that they're still, like, kind of sitting towards the ground. It's a constant battle to have the rabbits eat, and then the chickens go and eat it. The ducks and the geese go and eat their food. So it's a constant battle trying to get them to not eat it. It's just really hot right now. My husband works 7 days a week, almost all day long. I hardly ever see him. So when he gets a break, he will be hanging these cages up for me. I know it's been a long time. I think we did this in February where we moved most of these cages over here. But we have a lot of work that we've completed and a lot of work that we still have not completed. My guinea pigs are in this old chicken coop right here. I need to move them on the grass. They did have grass, but as you can see, the chickens have pretty much eaten most of the grass. There is still a little bit some of grass here. I'm currently burning some trash and some old hay and stuff. I've sprayed the ground with some water, have the hose on just in case the fire gets out of control. It's got a really high heat index today. It'll be that way for probably most of the summer. But I'm trying to clean up. This is a goat area of the yard. The chickens basically go between both sides. All the poultry does. Our goal is to keep them within both of these fences, but there's a lot of chickens that are out. So I completely raked this area yesterday. I've raked this into that yard to burn because I don't want to burn anything in here. It's too close to the house with it being so hot. It's just too close. There is no burn bans in the area at the moment, but better safe than sorry. I have some trash right here that I had to pick up and put into the trash can. Some wood that I'm going to be burning. I have a lot of cages that are just dilapidated. Some can be repaired, some cannot. But for the most part, most of it just needs to be moved so it's not in the very middle of the yard. Take you over here. So I had most of my cages set up here before, but I have them all moved to the other side of the yard, away from the goats. So we started cleaning up yesterday. We raked throughout this part of the yard. This was a chicken pen with this coop. As you can see, these boards are just falling off of it. It's old. This is where the goats are getting out. It's an issue. We have boarded up most of the fencing with tall fence that's wooden, but they testing their bounds at all times, which goats do that. But we cleaned up this part of the yard. We raked this into a neat pile. Chickens just destroyed it, but that is what I'm getting to today. Good. It's a big pile of pallets. Some will be burned, some will be used for whatever. Some of it's still in good condition, but for the most part, we are going to get this cleaned up. I need to burn all these tree branches. The goats ate all leaves off of them a couple months ago. And yeah, we have a lot of work that we need to do on this property. As I said, my husband works a lot, so it is just basically me and the older children who are going to get it done. We're going to get it done pretty quickly and to the best of our ability. But this is an old chicken coop that we built maybe 2 years ago. It's kind of seen its better days. However, 2 of my 3 goats were bred within the last couple of days. So we are expecting babies the beginning of November, and we will move this old compressor out of here. It did work maybe like a month or 2 ago. It doesn't work anymore, but it's not trash. It's just in here so that it doesn't get rained on. It was raining whenever we were using it last when it stopped working. But the goats come in here and they sleep in here, and my plan is to just secure all these pieces of wood, close it off, close that area back off the way that it was, and then I'll completely rake all this out, burn the old hay, and then I'll lay down like pine shavings, close this side where the door for the chicken coops for them to go through. I'll close that, and then I'll keep the babies and the goat mamas in here for a day or 2, just so that the babies can get their legs about them. And then we'll have a goat house. I might even use this to milk them. I don't have a milking stand, but I think that if we screwed a feeder on here, once this is closed back, screw a feeder on here, I can actually get to them and milk them by hand here. It's a pretty good height. I think I could actually milk them here at this height pretty easily. But the chickens do come in here and lay their eggs. Chickens and the ducks are laying eggs in here. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this cleaned up. But like I said, it is hot, and so we're doing just a little bit at a time. But we're going to get it done.